Your eyebrows, sir. They're wiggling.
Hello, fellow ice crunchers, and welcome to the mic test. Fun little fun fact. So, if you don't work with audio, it's typically recommended that you take about 5 seconds of silence where neither host or none of the hosts are talking in order to capture the background noise, and then you can use a tool to filter that out. It makes the audio sound a little bit crispier. And once or twice, not often, but once or twice, I'll say, all right, I'm going to take silence now, and I'll just hear crunch, crunch from across the podcasting table.
Do you want to know what I think about that?
Ice is delicious?
Well, yes, I have a compulsion. It's a problem.
It's a sensory input.
But I think maybe you should wait to take silence until I'm finished crunching my ice.
It's true. Yeah, we're just sometimes not in sync, even though it seems like we're always perfectly in sandwiches. That joke didn't work quite as well as I
was busy thinking, how would the two of us fit in a single sink? We are too large.
Not if it was a really large sink, like an industrial sink that you could
Okay, yeah, like a kitchen sink at a industrial kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what always seemed like it would be fun to me?
What's that?
Did you ever work in any sort of fast food?
No.
Okay, so if you work in fast food, the dishwashing station, you've got your 3 sinks, right? You've got the wet, you've got the soap, you've got the sanitize, but then there's this steam cleaner dryer, and you stack the dishes in it, and you pull a handle, and this big metal case goes down, and then it's and then the dishes come out really, really warm. I always thought it would be fun to be inside of that thing.
It would probably melt your skin off.
It's probably really hot.
Yeah.
I'm imagining a really warm shower. How toasty I like my showers.
Yeah. It's one of those things where I'm sure that the cool air outside of the machine instantly does a temperature differential, and I'm sure that it's probably hot enough to scald.
Yeah, exactly. Or you worked at the same cafe I did in college, so do you remember the roller machine?
Yes.
The conveyor belt that you'd put the dishes on? That also seemed like it'd be really fun to ride through. Assuming that there weren't any dishes on it and it was clean, because man, those dishes were gross.
I assume that you would also want to be on a chair that is being pulled through a car wash with no car around you as well.
Yes! Screw me!
Oh man, I like that a lot. Well, we don't have to do very long mic tests. We don't have a good focused conversation, so that has been your mic test. We are live. Wait.
She licks lemons luxuriously. Lick, lick, lick. Are we live again?
Yeah, I was thinking of deleting all of that, but yeah, I can handle it.
Stop making faces. He's doing weird stuff with his tongue, listeners.
I am not.
How am I supposed to
You
take
can't
this
prove
podcasting?
it.
I could be video recording you.
You are not video
right
recording.
Now.
Also, I control the editing, so if there was even the slightest tongue sound, I'll just edit that out to make myself look better.
The slightest wet wobbling.
Oh my goodness gracious.
All right, so discussion question.
Wait, hang on. I'm going to clap and we're just going to start again. This is going in the bloopers and extras.
Oh, fine. So, you watched the Kira Kira movie.
Yes, I did. We talk about Futariwa first.
I'm a doofus. Okay. Hold on. Gosh, I think I would have been so jazzed to be a child at one of these movies, waving my
Your Precure, your Miracle Light.
Miracle Light, thank you. I gotta say, nope, don't gotta say it. It's not time to say that yet. Never mind. I almost spoiled something. Every time Joel records silence, I want to scream!
It's a psychological tactic that I'm using. And the more you try to tell yourself not to do it, the more tempting it becomes.
For real, though.
Absolutely. Welcome to the mic test. I am Joel, speaking normally into the mic.
I'm Kat, and I'm speaking normally into the mic. But now I'm whispering into the mic, and I will eat your skin.
So here is a question that, I guess it could be a discussion question in the main episode, but it might also not generate enough content to fill the space and be entertaining. We just hung out with a bunch of dog owners yesterday. So if the Tropical Club people were going to get their own pets, and we can say that Laura's getting another one in addition to Kururun, what names do you think they would give their
Manatsu's would be named like Jelly Donut.
Yeah, see, I was thinking of Noodles that we met yesterday. Like, I really think that Manatsu would be the type to name her pet Noodles.
Yeah, absolutely. Sango would name hers something traditionally cute, like Fluffy or Snowball.
Okay, I really like it. Minori might pick one that's like an obscure character, and so like some people would get it, but a lot of people wouldn't.
Her cat is named Gilgameow.
Yes, I like it. Or, alternatively, she names each of her pets after different fruits. This is melon, this is apple, and that's banana. Bananas is the crazy one.
Oh, I love that. Would Asuka name her pets something cute because we know she secretly likes cute things, or would she have all the tough names like Spike and Killer?
See, I was thinking something like Ace, which is both kind of cool sounding, but also could be a reference to tennis or something like that. So I think like Ace or King, like not necessarily like the over the top edgy names, you know, like Spike, like you were saying, but close to that.
Prince, a la Prince of Tennis.
Yes, I like that. Would Laura be insecure in her princess queenhoodness to not name her cat Princess? Or would she see all of her pets as part of her domain?
All of her pets are part of her domain.
Okay, so like a big fluffy white cat spoiled as crap named Princess.
No, all of Laura's pets are named Laura.
What if they went to Laura stays with Manatsu, but imagine like she lives in her own apartment or something and they go to visit her and she's just like, these are my 4 pets, Manatsu and Sango and Minori and Asuka, and it zooms over to the other girls and 3 of them, like all of them but Minori, are looking very like creeped out, like, oh, we gotta get out of here, and Minori is just kind of like head tilted to the side like, interesting.
Why does that one take after me?
And that's been your mic test. And that's been your 5-second silence taking.
Excellent. Did you know that you can fit a light bulb into your mouth, but you can't take it back out?
What?
Mm-hmm. Because of the shape of the light bulb, it gets stuck.
The light bulb first. I was thinking putting it in like you were screwing, and I was like, why not? You can just open your mouth and pull it out again.
I'm not gonna lie, knowing that fun fact makes me want to try putting a light bulb in my mouth more than I ever wanted to put a light bulb in my mouth not knowing that fact.
Do you think the differently colored Christmas lights have different flavors? I would think so, right?
And obviously blue is the tastiest light.
Blue is the tastiest light that you'll stick in your mouth.
Here's the thing with green. Sometimes you get lime, which is my favorite flavor.
And sometimes you get apples, which is delicious.
Is disgusting.
Yeah, of course.
Are you blackbearding me right now?
Am I what?
Are you blackbearding me right now?
Look, just because one of those flavors is gross and one of those flavors is good doesn't mean that I'm blackbearding you.
You gonna sell my brother to the Marines? Is that what you're gonna do? Are you blackbearding me?
Oh my gosh, and you even have a secret second brother who lives in a different state away from your family.
Oh man. Ash does give off big,
Sabo vibes?
Sabo, thank you. I wanted to call him Sango, and that's wrong, but imagine Sango in his outfit.
Oh my god. Imagine Sango with his pipe just beating people over the head.
Beat the shit out of you with this pipe I found.
Asuka and Manatsu for the other 2, or do you think Minori doesn't fit any of the...
No, Manatsu is definitely Luffy.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I'm gonna say Asuka, because she's like the polite older sibling, and she's got the fire theme going on.
Yeah, it was the fire theme that kind of made me think of Ace right there. So that's been your super short mic test.
They finally ripped the tape off my mouth and allowed me to speak. I have very important things to say.
Quick, you've been kidnapped, but your person allows you to tweet as if things are normal. What do you say in order to alert them that you've been kidnapped?
The Cosmere is science fiction.
I was thinking that you would do something that was more cure of the what now related, so I might say something such as, Poland is the best fairy!
Go Princess wasn't that good of a season. God, that hurt my heart just like pretending to say it.
Futari-wa is not dull and repetitive.
Futari-wa is the greatest show I've ever watched.
Oh, I forgot.
Better than One Piece.
Oh my god. You're going to anime hell for that. You've sinned against anime god.
Is that you? Are you anime god?
No, I'm not anime
It's
god.
Oda.
Yeah, he's like the Holy Ghost.
Okay, Mr. Toei is
He's a
anime
prophet
god.
of the god of anime. I forgot we were going to do that fun Futari Wa game, so after we finish this, I'm going to take a moment to come up with them. So, you know the theme song to this show better than I do. So give it to me like one line at a time, and I'll stitch it together.
Okay. All right. Let's throw our hands in the air.
Let's throw our hands in the air!
As we soar through the sky.
As we soar through the sky!
Together we'll catch the sun.
Together we'll catch the sun!
With your hand in mine.
With your hand in mine!
And if we work as a team, everything will be fine.
And if we work as a team, everything will be fine!
Oh, whoa, it's Cure of the What Now.
Oh, whoa, it's Cure of the What Now?
Let's henshin and rip off their heads.
Karuroon, Karuroon, Karuroon. Now you have to do a couple. I'm going to see if I can...
Karuroon, Karuroon, Karuroon.
Oh man, enjoy that.
Enjoy that, editor Joel.
I have taken the Keyblade and opened the doorway to the realm of knowledge. DTD MTFs? I don't know. Anyway.
Sorry. MTF can be male to female. So it's like you're sending a message to the trans people. I don't know what it is.
DTD is just Door to Darkness. It's literally the abbreviation for Ansem's plans. Audacity has had the audacity of changing the way that its UI looks, and I do not like it. I don't care for it.
That's pretty audacity. Seriously, though, why would they do that to you?
Yeah, I don't know, because it's recording in stereo, so there's the left and right inputs, I guess, and they used to take up the entire half, but now there's like a little tab on top, almost like it's like a vanilla folder, and I'm going to label it, but there's already a label track underneath. I don't understand.
Did you say a vanilla folder?
Yes.
As opposed to a
chocolate folder. There's two types of folders. Boy folders, vanilla, and girl folders, chocolate.
I see. Are we operating on a strict binary then?
For vanilla folders, for folders, yeah, pretty much. There's only vanilla or chocolate. There's no strawberry, there's no Neapolitan, and there's no mixing of the flavors. No, absolutely not.
Oh, that breaks my heart. Welcome to the mic test. What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
That's hard to say. I really like Reese's, the candy, and so I really like Reese's ice cream. I really like cookie dough that I can't eat anymore because of the gluten allergy, but that was one of my favorites when I was younger. How about you?
Cookie dough is top tier for sure. Rocky Road is up there, but I'm going to go out there on a limb, be bold, be brave, and actually say that vanilla is my favorite ice cream flavor because it is the most versatile. You can add pretty much anything you want to vanilla ice cream, or you can add it to anything. Nobody's making a root beer float with chocolate ice cream unless they are a serial killer. You make it with vanilla. Likewise, I like to make lattes sometimes by making like a cup of tea and then putting a scoop of vanilla ice cream in it. Okay. It's kind of like my quick and dirty London fog.
Absolutely.
Oh man, I could start calling that a Mistborn instead.
You could, and some people would get it and love it, and everyone else would be like, why do you call it that? You're being weird. So my question to you is, what is your favorite Halloween treat?
Ooh. I like chocolate. Okay. So when I was a kid, I would trade my siblings candy that wasn't chocolate for their chocolate candy. Specifically, I liked the little Hershey's bars, even though, like, as an adult, I kind of think the Hershey's milk chocolate is gross. But I was obsessed with those as a kid. Those were my favorite top-tier Halloween candy. I really like candy corn, too.
Yeah, I like candy corn, but candy corn and peanut butter Snickers, which are two of my favorites, I've discovered this year I can't eat a lot of. Like, I'm starting to get to the age where, like, I have to actually ask myself, am I going to get heartburn or indigestion from eating all of this? So I have to eat it in small amounts. That doesn't stop me from eating it as quickly as possible.
If you were going to open your candy sack and be delighted to discover a lot of something in it, what would it be?
God, I hate to be boring because I just gave this answer for the ice cream, but like the Reese's. If I open it up and there are a bunch of Reese's peanut butter cups, Reese's Pieces are good. You know what? I would want a giant bag of gummy worms.
Okay. I would kill to find little Reese's pumpkins in my Halloween candy. Hello, fellow costume...
Hello, fellow vigilantes, going out there and delivering justice with your fists.
Is that trigger I see in your briefcase? No, please, I'm just a citizen.
But in this void, feelings aren't real. Ben Shapiro is living his wildest dreams.
I don't even know who that is. Which Precure character is that?
Hello and welcome to the mic test. I'm Joel.
Hi, Joel. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well.
I'm Dr. Pancakes, and tell me what brought you here today.
My leg fell off. I was just sitting there, I was eating my cereal, and then my leg just fell off.
Sir, I'm a mental health doctor, Dr. Pancakes.
Oh.
PhD in psychiatry. Are you feeling some sort of way about your leg?
I miss it. I miss it dearly.
Well,
it's been by my side all this time, and yet...
Letting yourself grieve is part of the process.
Oh my goodness gracious. I don't think I have a discussion question. We should come up with one that's related to the movie. Have we done a which series would you want to cross over with Kira Kira? Okay.
Yeah, we've done that a couple of times. If you were going to make a side character for a movie, what would their deal be?
Okay, but we'd have to figure out which series we're doing the side character for, because that would change depending on which.
I mean, Sakura Blossoms aren't really relevant to Kira Kira.
I guess. I just think that you might focus on different themes depending on which is the center focus team. And I'm of two minds. We could do Kira Kira because that's the movie that we just watched. Or we could do Tropical Rouge as like a prediction, kind of like what do we think the side character will be like.
Okay.
So, which sounds better to you?
Sure, let's do Tropical Rouge.
All right. And that's been your mic test.
Oh, I thought you wanted to discuss it in the mic test.
No, we need a discussion question during the episode.
I'm so confused. Cool, we came up with a discussion question. Tune in next time for Kat and Joel are on top of their shit.
What if we sent the Kira Kira girls to Candyland?
Nice.
Or the Sweets racing minigame from Wreck-It Ralph?
Now I'm just imagining Katy Perry's California Girls music video, but with the Tropical Rouge girls. Laura is really into it. Minori is like, what is happening? And Asuka's embarrassed.
Yeah, of course. Asuka and I think Songo is slightly less embarrassed. Like, she likes the costumes, but she still doesn't want to go on stage with it or anything like that.
Laura uses her whipped cream cannons to fire Manatsu at Snoop Dogg so she can destroy him
once and for all. And that's been your mic test.
This is spoilers slightly, I guess, but yes, Precure 5 is the only other season to get a sequel season, and it's yes, Precure 5 GoGo because Go is 6 and they get a 6th member.
Go is 5. Yeah, 6 is Roku.
Sorry,
don't swear on this podcast. Hello and welcome to the mic test. I'm Schlip Schlorble.
I think you've used that one before.
Maybe. There's only so many nonsense sounds that one can come up with.
Flabble gabble, flabibbity dop, doopus snoopus, whip wop.
Doopus Snoopus is an actual character from Rick and Morty, I'm almost positive. I don't know for sure, but I think so.
Hey, look at me, I'm Doopus Snoopus. I've got a big old vacuum cleaner. It's my giant vacuum Doopus Snoopus special.
Ah, my snorkel sack, it's full.
We could write Rick and Morty.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So yeah, how has your week been?
Long.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's been a lot. I've been on call for the last 2 weeks, and I haven't actually had anyone call me in my off hours, but just having to carry around my work phone is very exhausting.
It's the mental energy that drains you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
What about you?
I mean, my week's been fine.
Yeah?
I've just been playing a stupid mobile game.
Did you have a good time with your dog?
Yeah, she's a good girl.
Yeah.
You went to a dog park with like 14 other Aussies yesterday, so how do you envision the Tropical Rouge girls interacting in that situation? Like, Manatsu would be running at top speed along with the dogs.
Okay, they're people in this scenario. I thought maybe they were Aussies in this situation.
Okay, if Papaya was an Aussie, would she be the one who kind of doesn't want to play with the other dogs?
She'd be like Marge. She'd be like right pressed up at my side. Marge is Gigi's sister, in case you happen to be listening to this and curious. I picked her up and took her with us to the meetup, and Gigi had a great time, and she had a bad time. She did not want to play with the other dogs. Okay. Asuka would be the dog who just keeps, like, staring at the ball, and they keep, like, bringing it back to the person and dropping it at their feet and nudging it and waiting. No interest in other dogs, just throw the ball. Mm-hmm. And then Sango would be the dog who's got, like, the cute bandana.
Oh, yeah,
and has been, like, freshly groomed for this meetup.
She has more followers on Instagram than you ever will as a human being. I like that a lot. And I think that's been your mic just... and I mean, this is kind of like stereotypical, but Laura as a dog is just the one that's always jumping in the water. Like, other dogs are kind of like, I don't know about this getting wet thing, but she's just like, ah! Diving in.
I love it. It's cure...
What?
It's cure of my butt now. Let's.
What, and give a toot? Have a little toot? Welcome to the mic test. I'm Joel.
Yes, you are. Mm-hmm. Congratulations.
This time it's spelled with a silent Y, though.
Where?
After the J.
Oh, gotcha. Kind of like how pajamas has a Y before the J.
In some cultures it does, actually.
Yeah, I hear a rumor that you had an idea for a mic test for us this week.
I did. So we've had a couple of different characters in Precure that are not of the human world. We have the magical girls, we have the fairies, we have the mermaids. Asami is whatever she is, a wind spirit, I guess. So of these people, which have the biggest revelation about YouTube? Like, whose world just opens all the way up?
I think it's gotta be Kieran, like the fairies. Can you imagine when they discovered baking tutorials on YouTube? Can you just imagine them discovering Claire Saffitz?
Yeah, I don't know who that is. Is that the lady who used to work for Bon Appetit, or does?
It is, okay. Yeah. She did the making gourmet Oreos kind of videos, and now she has a cookbook out called Dessert Person, and every week she posts a video making one of the recipes from her book.
In an alternate universe, Pekarin and Kieran end up getting into a fight because they disagreed over who should have won the British Bake Off, the Great British Bake Off. Churro does not pay for his Netflix. He just borrows it from everyone else.
And can you imagine Laura, or any of the mermaids, upon learning of YouTube, accidentally stumbling onto weird feet videos, like the ASMR feet videos? All they wanted was to, like, look at people doing their toenails, but YouTube algorithm is gonna do what it does.
Absolutely. Also, while contemplating this mic test in my mind, I imagine Asami gets excited over, like, really simple things. Like, she's constantly spamming the other girls, just like, I saw this cute video, it's a cat that can't fit in the box! And they're just like, Asami, please.
I'm gonna see if Latte can fit in a box. Now, I know sometimes you get persnickety if I tease you about words, but you said you were contemplating in your mind. Where else does your contemplation take place? In the bathroom?
On the top of the tallest mountain.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which you climbed because it was there.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there anyone else? I think Uni, although you haven't seen Star Twinkle, but based off of her different faces and personas that she's worn, I think she would be excellent as a influencer. Like, I think she knows how to draw people to her.
Would you assume that the aliens don't already know about YouTube?
I guess technically they do have, like, broadcasts across the space-time continuum, but I don't know, something about, like...
I'm sorry, across the space-time continuum, are you telling me that Uni is not only the top pop star in outer space, but also the top pop star across centuries, back in time? If you went to Victorian England, Uni is there doing herself an idol dance.
Yeah, you thought that there was an artist called Pablo Picasso, but it was me, Uni!
And that has been your mic test.
This is a really quick second update. In the first mic test, I sounded echoey. Let's see if I continue to sound echoey.
Echo, echo, echo.
Hello, and welcome to the mic test. Okay, so that's still the same level of loudness as before, so it's not maybe one of the thingies? I messed with some fiddles, and I have no idea if the fiddling worked, but let's see.
And now, back to our main Sepisode. I don't mean to,
Divert? Change the subject?
when a train goes off its tracks.
Derail. Hello, and welcome to the mic test. I am Flubbed Jim.
I'm Steve.
Okay. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Flubbed Jim.
Flubbed Jim, yes. So...
Is that a nickname, or is that your Christian name?
Flib is like what I do, and then Jim's like my
what
name.
you are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay. Steve is what I am, and dance is what I do.
All right. I thought you were going to say like... is what you do.
This is a family-friendly pre-show podcast thing.
I can bleep them both out.
I thought
you were going to say beep with the beep.
I have never beeped a single beep. Not one.
All right. The Tropical Club are having a Thanksgiving dinner, just the 5 of them. Who is bringing what?
Manatsu insisted on being allowed to make the turkey.
Okay. Is he good at it?
I think that in the end she succeeds, but I think it's a hot mess until the final product.
Yeah, it really looks like Laura and Manatsu are going to burn the kitchen down together as a team. Like, not one of them is messing them up. Both of them are having a hard time.
Sango brings the desserts.
Okay.
Because she's all about the sweet things. Oh my gosh, imagine Sango holding Chopper. Minori brings some healthy vegetable side dishes.
Okay, and is Asuka the potato girl then?
Yeah, Asuka brings all of the delicious starchy sides. Mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, stuffing if you like that.
Rolls, gravy.
Yeah.
All right, I like that a lot. And what are they each thankful for?
Manatsu is thankful for Laura.
Okay.
Laura is thankful that she's going to be queen someday.
Laura is thankful for her 4 subjects who have vowed fealty to her.
Asuka's like, you can't be thankful for something that hasn't happened yet. And Laura's like, well, then fine. I'm thankful for the 4 of you as my first subjects.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Asuka doesn't really know what to be thankful for. She's embarrassed by the question. But then Manatsu, like, wraps an arm around her shoulder and is like, you're thankful for friendship. And Asuka's like, I guess I am. Sango is thankful that there are so many cute things to see in the world.
Yeah, that they've enriched her life. Like, she's kind of like Laura thanking the Tropical Club for existing, but from a less selfish point of view. Like, I'm so glad I get to spend time with all of y'all.
Exactly. And Minori is thankful for stories and that she keeps learning new stories.
Yes, absolutely. That she gets to broaden her horizons. And that's been your mic test. Boop.
I like the idea that I could get in on a debate referral, but A, I don't know if places do that, and B, my debate coach did not like me very much. And so the likelihood of her giving me any sort of like reference is low. She actually pulled me aside once and was like, people don't like you. It's important that you know that.
The peaks behind the personal curtain just keep coming. What a depressing childhood you had. Oh, no. All right, it is the mic test, and Catherine, I want you to pick one of the 5 Tropical Club members.
Oh, I'm sorry, there's no Catherine here. I'm Flib-Flob McGlibbiglob.
Okay, McFlib-Flob McGlibbiglob. Can you pick one of the 5 Tropical Club members?
Oh, I can, now that you've used my real name. I pick Sango.
All right. You are gifting Sango a white elephant gift. You are her surprise Santa at the holiday Christmas party. So, what are you getting her?
I am going to get Songo, the limited edition. I'm tired of this voice. I'm going to get Songo, the limited edition Hello Kitty makeup palette from really fancy makeup company.
Okay, yeah. Do you think she appreciates it?
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
I do.
Absolutely.
Alternatively, I would get her a keychain of one of those hot dogs cut into an octopus. And oh my god, I just realized a new merch idea.
Wonderful. I can't really pick a random character and then have you spring the surprise on me that I'm, giving them a white elephant gift.
Here, wait. I'll assign you a character.
Okay.
Karurun.
Seashell cookies. I go down, I look up the recipe for how to make them from scratch, and I do my best to make sure that they're homemade. And I don't think that my baking skills are quite up to Asuka's level, or Laura's level, whoever makes the seashell cookies, but I think Karur knows that's the thought that counts.
That's nice. Alternatively, I think as a seal living on land, Karurun probably is a little uncomfy, so I would get them
a jetpack. Karun could just go flying around at the speed of sound. As his, lip jowls are, flapping in the wind.
Yeah, absolutely. Karurun's gonna escape from the city.
What were you going to say?
I was gonna say, like a bouncy castle, or like a waterbed, like something soft to lay on.
Would be really good. Oh, a blanket. Karurun would love a blanket, absolutely.
Imagine Karurun rolling itself up in a blanket like a burrito.
Yes, I love it. That's been your mic test.
So discussion question it is.
Absolutely, and this time, you've come up with one.
Oh, sure, yeah. I thought you said you had one for this episode. And I said, okay, we could save mine, but that's okay.
She wants to audition for the chance to be a model for a company that we've seen in a previous episode when she worked with, I think her name is Yuna,